So what really is content creation and where should you even start? Well, to begin, there's a few different types of content creation, and we're gonna talk about the most consumed content that we have today, and that is through video. The first question you should ask yourself is, what are you passionate about? When you can align what you want your brand to be with what you're passionate about, that's a powerful concoction for a successful content creation career. This is the Creators Playbook, and I'm so glad you're here. I'm David Moss Jr. I've been married to my best friend since 2010. We have 4 amazing kids, and I'm now a full-time content creator. The Creators Playbook is a very simple and easy guide to get you thinking about different ways you can turn your passion into long-term profits and potentially even a very successful business. In the Creators Playbook, I'm gonna lay out the foundations and give you each step-by-step play that helped me become a successful content creator so that you can talk about products that serve your audience. You don't want to BS anybody. You want to do a great job and you want to put the best information out in front of your audience. Trust that what you're saying actually means something. Trust that you're actually helping someone. When you're looking at that camera, you're not looking at a camera, you're looking at one person with one problem and you have the answer to solve that problem for them. I'm real excited about this, so let's go ahead and jump right in. You see, content actually started at the very beginning as something that people looked at. Then it became something that people could read. Then it became something that people could see. And then you combine it all, and now it's something that people want to watch. It's amazing the amount of people that will not buy a book or listen to an audiobook, but they will watch a review on a specific book. Because we all live in this super fast-paced world and we want information quick. We want to know the highlights and we want to know the low points of anything that we're trying to get information about. Now, there's also 2 different types of content that people consume. The first is entertainment, and that is typically that mindless, you're watching, it's funny, it doesn't help you out very much, but it's interesting and it's fun to watch. The second is called educational content, and this is things like your reviews, how-tos, do-it-yourselves, and it's information that educates you on a specific product, process, or something that you just want to learn more about. Now, the most deadly weapon we'll talk later on about is combining both and creating educational content that's also entertaining. But we'll get to that in a later lesson. Now that we know the 2 different types of content, educational and entertaining, let's talk about where our video content should live. Now, there's so many different social media apps that everybody has access to, and the cool thing is almost all of them are free. But if we took the lower half out of the equation and only talked about the big players in the content game, we're talking about Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. But there's a massive difference between all of these outlets. You see, Facebook is where a lot of people go to almost see what's going on with their family and their friends. It's a little more personal. Instagram is where everyone likes to post the highlight reels of their life. TikTok is extremely entertaining. A lot of scrolling through TikTok and watching funny videos. But where do people go if they really want to make a decision on something? Where do people go if they're looking for information to lead them down the path to making a decision whether to buy or not buy a product? Because I want to be real with you, the whole point to the Creators Playbook is to help you increase your monetization being a content creator. Most of the information you're going to see in the Creators Playbook is going to help you grow your brand awareness, and overall grow your income. So now let's get back to YouTube. YouTube being long form is where people will go when they're looking for specific information. They're looking for specific answers that are either going to prevent them from or encourage them to buy something. And to me and millions of other content creators around the world, YouTube is the power play. A few other differences between YouTube and many of the other social media platforms is the content on most of them is vertical. On YouTube, it's horizontal, unless we're talking about shorts. But for this lesson, we're talking about long form YouTube videos, which are horizontally filmed. An important thing to note is that you cannot really access most of the other social media platforms on your television, but you can access YouTube on your television. And surprisingly enough, the numbers keep coming in higher and higher, month after month, year after year. More people are watching YouTube on television sets. Why am I saying all this? I'm saying all this to encourage you that there are 2 different types of media platforms that you are going to be creating content on. One of them we're going to consider vertical, the other is going to be horizontal. Vertical is more for entertaining, horizontal is more for educating. There's more money in educating. We're going to get deeper into that later on in the playbook, but I wanted to give you just one preview just to get you thinking. Now be ready for the big day.